Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar. It's been a while since I've gotten a chance to do my Resolute Alliance campaign, but here it is with the next mission. If you don't recall the last one, we were unfortunately overrun at our checkpoint and allowed the enemy access to get into Cherno. 2 shots to center mass, he's down, but before we get too deep into this, let's get to the briefing. So here is Cherno. Our plan for this one is to have a 3-pronged attack, and each prong of this attack has an objective of hitting armor and potentially another vehicle there. As you guys remember, armor is one of the greatest threats to a light infantry group like the 11th Airborne, so really that's what we have to do. In order for this mission to be a success, every single tank has to be destroyed. And again, there's 3 of them. So that'll play a role in what happens in this mission. Pretty simple, so let's get back to it now. As you saw, we came across somebody pretty quickly, and that is going to be something that might become a common theme in this mission. With this being an urban warfare scenario, I could literally turn any corner and expect to see the enemy and come in contact with the enemy too. I've got a squad, and each part of the attack has a squad as well. We'll try and push up. It looks like we're pretty evenly matched against the enemy, but we are at a little bit of a disadvantage since we are the ones who are attacking, and obviously in urban warfare scenarios, it tends to favor the defense. So I pushed, I guess, a little too quickly for my squad. I'm waiting for them to catch up right now. At the same time, just scanning to see if there's anybody that I've missed, moving forward when I can. I'll try and open fire on the enemy. Of course, I'm going to try and take cover, clear some buildings as well, which is why I'm moving up here. Open up the door. Nobody in here. Oh, man. He's right there in front of me. Well, 1 shot to the head, and he's down. We've got somebody else.
300 meters northeast.
300 meters out. So, hold my breath.
300 meters.
Take a few shots at him. Oh man, that was a good one. Nor was that. I think I hit him. Okay. Looks like we're good. Where are they? Why aren't they pushing up with me? Okay. So,
front. On the way.
looks like everybody's being held back a little bit. I can't go too far ahead. I'm going to need that support. One of the advantages, of course, with the AI is they're able to spot things a lot easier than some players are, including myself. And so I like to make sure that I'm moving with them since they can spot things a lot quicker. Just looking down this railway, I'm not seeing any enemy. I'm trying to spot where the tanks are, of course, too. I'm afraid, though, that I won't know where they are until they start opening fire on my guys. And that might be one of them. Yep, looks like it. Well, since this is pretty open, I don't want to move too far down it. It's like a double-edged sword, you know. If I move down this, of course, it'll be... there won't be as many enemy hiding around me, but at the same time, I won't have any cover in case the enemy spots me. But I feel a sense of urgency to push forward, knowing that we have found a tank. And it's good that we found him pretty quickly, too. But in this factory area, got to be checking, of course, what's above me. You see there's some stairways. Oh, and there's the enemy. All right, so I know they're kind of at that corner. All right, might have to push up towards that intersection. He's shooting back at me. Has a pretty decent shot.
Sniper, 100 meters, front.
Ooh, it's a sniper too. All the more important that I take him down. Now, I have no control what's going on, of course, with the other parts of this assault. And so it does make me a little worried because I can control, of course, what we're doing. But I'm leaving it up to the hands of the computer. Now, I've already lost a couple guys, so I'm going to be calling in some artillery here. First try, let's see, maybe if I can put some artillery down on that tank. I've also got a couple airstrikes that I can call in for this as well. So if this doesn't work, I'll be good. Now, putting in the coordinates. That's why I keep putting my mouse over the target just to get the X and Y coordinates. I'll have all three of my artilleries firing 8 120 millimeter rounds precisely at that intersection. Okay, so while that's going on, I kind of figured they wouldn't expect me to be here. Things have been quiet for a little bit, so I didn't know if that would have made them think I'd moved on. I might have taken one down. I don't know if there's some more over there too. I want to be cautious about how I use the artillery here. I don't want to destroy any residential buildings and cause the least amount of damage possible. But depending on how this goes, I may very well have to be dropping some artillery pretty close to some civilian areas. And like I said, I'll try to avoid it if at all possible. Now, moving back here since I saw something on the map. Oh my gosh, we've lost even more. 2, 4, 5. I think that's 6. Okay, the artillery's starting to drop. Oh, it's 8. My bad. Alright, the artillery's starting to drop. And so I'll be able to see some smoke here pretty soon if I was able to destroy that tank. I mean, if I can disable it, I will take that too.
100 meters, right.
Now this is the intersection where we saw the enemy. Oh, there's a guy super close. Right around this gate. Back up, try and throw a grenade. Oh man. I don't think that went past the gate. Nope, he's still there. Oh, and he's shooting too. Try and do another one. Ah, man. Yeah, I thought maybe the gate might provide me some cover, but nope. I'll patch myself up. Oh, he's still right there. Alright, might have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Contact, medic.
Got him. Okay. Ooh. I think he might have had a grenade too. It's a good thing I killed him when I did. Alright, just doing a quick scan, not seeing anybody else. Now my squad's at half strength. Smith is heavily wounded. Gonna try and find where he is and maybe get him to patch himself up sometime soon. But I gotta make sure that this area is clear. As I mentioned, there were some enemies behind us. Oh. I'm really glad nobody was in here. I did not go into this building in an effective way. I would have gotten mowed down pretty quick if there was someone in here. Alright, well, we need to set up shop anywhere. It could be here. We've got 3 more enemy in front of us, though. 5's dead. So now it's just 2 and 8. What are they shooting at? Could there be more farther down the road? Staying low because I know there's enemy around here. I just don't know where, and they could open fire at me at that gate. Now the side that's going into the more commercial part of the city, I haven't heard too much of anything that's going on over there. I can't imagine though that they'd be doing too well. I mean, they seem to be pinned down short of where we are. I'm down to just 3 members of my squad, and we've got wiped out pretty quickly. So, this artillery might be our best hope at taking them out. So, again, I've got the coordinates. Switch over to artillery. And type in those coordinates. Of course, I won't need to drop as much. Oh, and by the way, I haven't seen any smoke, so I don't know if I've destroyed the vehicle. Maybe I've disabled the tank that was over there. Alright. I'm only going to drop just 1 in there, because if they get it right on target, that 120 millimeter round should be sufficient to take them out. I'm, of course, going to move back
position.
make sure everybody else moves back with me too. Wait for it to fall, because it is going to take some time as the coordinates are passed on. And of course there's time that's needed for the round to get to us. Alright, there's still another tank. I can hear the fire from it.
Man, 200 meters, right.
Alright, 2, you can patch yourself up now.
2, patch yourself up. Roger.
It's got to be why he was lagging so far behind.
Standing by.
Alright. Come on. Alright, hopefully the 2 other members of my squad will stick pretty close to me. Might be able to move a little faster. Nothing yet. Oh man. Anything I need to get off of him? No, I think I'm good. Alright. Maybe it fell already, and I just missed it. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, I'm going to push forward. Looks like there's just one more enemy that's up here. If we flank him from this side, it should be a piece of cake. Yep, he's facing the wrong direction too. Another shot to the head. Alright, we're falling back now. Nothing yet from my guys over here. But another open space. And I don't see a tank over there or any of my guys too. But I'm going to keep focused, of course, on my objective, which is the middle of this 3-pronged attack. Got to hit the tank. You know, anything I can get off of them, maybe a med kit. Yep. Sweet. That'll probably come in handy. Since I had to use one on myself earlier, I'll need one here. Now, one thing that I had realized, skipping forward, I didn't have a way to destroy a tank if I did come to it. So one of the things that I got from the enemy was, of course, a RPG and some rounds to go with it too. So now I'm going to be making an assault towards the armor that we heard up here. It still seemed operational from just a little bit ago. Remember, we heard the fire coming from the machine gun on it. I mean, at the very least, it's still manned, and that alone should give me reason to try and take it out. So I'm staying along the edge of that central corridor that we saw, since I know there wasn't anybody who was down there. Might be safe for us. It seems like as we get closer, it definitely was. I'm hugging this wall too because I know that the armor is not that far away. And I don't want to give it an open shot at me. I'm going to peek my head around here. Oh, there it is. I don't know if this is necessarily a good shot for me to be taking with the RPG. Oh, there's somebody else who's going up to it. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an airstrike this time around, though. Oh, wow. There's like nobody left. Okay, so he's along that road. I've called it in. I've got my laser designator. So I'm going to just laze the target, sit here and wait. While we have lost a lot of our forces, it seems like that the enemy has been pretty badly bruised as well. Now this is closer to a reinforcement point for them. And so unless we can destroy the armor, we won't be able to push through and retake the city completely.
Hey, 200 meters left.
Alright, still sitting tight, knowing that the airstrike is coming pretty soon. I can start to hear the fighters coming in. Just waiting. There we go. All right. So that tank is destroyed. Gosh, that was danger close for us too. Like, extremely danger close. That was right on top of us. All right. So still not seeing anybody. There's another tank over there. So our guys haven't gotten to that one yet. Looks like that's the only tank that's been destroyed. There goes the air. All right. Oh. All right. Let's see if there's any help that we can kind of give over. Oh man, that explosion. Oh, I think that one's still active up there.
100 meters, front.
I've got to take him out. All right, time to get out the RPG again. Aim a little high. Took that one out too. So I think somebody else called the airstrike. So those are used up. And I don't think we're going to be able to get it. Oh no, that one's on the move. He's going to cut us off if we don't get back. Okay, that's going to be it here for this one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anybody at all, especially since there's a tank over here. So thanks for watching. More of the Resolute Alliance campaign coming up, even though this is a failure. Of course, we're going to try to see if we can do some damage to the enemy again before we get out of here. So thanks again for watching. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You are. Thanks again for watching. As always, I hope you have a good one.